Hi everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new around here, my name is Amy. I think this is like my second video. I am 32, nearly 33. I'm a wife. I've been married for 6 years. We've been together for nearly 16 years. That's ridiculous. I have 2 children, a boy who is 8 and a little girl who is 2, due to be 3 in August, so I'm sure I'll be documenting bits of that. I'm still not sure how much of them I'm going to share on here. Obviously things that we do I probably will, but regarding like face and them I'm not 100% certain about. I also have a dog who is Vigo. He's 2. He is hard work. But we are also in the middle of a world pandemic, like everyone. So here we're homeschooling. I work for myself as a freelance makeup artist and I do a little bit of beauty on the side. Which all that work has sort of been suspended, but fingers crossed it's coming back in July, hopefully. And then I also work in the NHS, which I have been in the NHS for coming up to 12 years, but at my current surgery for 10. I do admin, not like medically, I'm not a nurse or anything like that. It's all admin, reception based, and I do 2 days a week there and I enjoy my 2 days. Let me just adjust this, I feel like it's a bit high. That's better. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm also expecting our 3rd child in October, which is exciting and terrifying all at the same time. I'm 21 weeks today, so I can now sort of I want to sort of reflect on my first trimester and how it was and how it'd been. Looking back with my first, it was really hard when I was pregnant with my eldest because I had really bad morning sickness from about 8 weeks right up until 16, 17 weeks. And it was every day and it was constant. With my daughter, it was a little bit better. I think I had 3 days where I was really sick of a morning. But that was it, but I had that nauseous feeling and really tired. And I wanted to do like weekly videos of this, but then we went into lockdown. Excuse me, and it's just got a bit complicated. Like, life's just got really busy, so I've made a couple of little videos where I, to be fair, look like a complete train wreck. And I've watched them back and I've just reflected. So I had one at 6 weeks and I think I'd gone 7 weeks that day, so I was looking back at the 6th week, and the 6th week I remember feeling absolutely exhausted and really nauseous. Now I'd had no nausea and I felt really good up until that point. And I took my dad out on the Friday night for fish and chip supper, just the 2 of us, because he was 60 at the beginning of Feb, so this was the beginning of March and I was about 6 weeks. And we'd gone on like a canal boat and the swaying, that wasn't thought through. But never mind. And the next day I just woke up and I just felt like I was still on that canal boat. It felt really, and that continued all week. I felt very nauseous. When I was hungry, I was hungry. Had to eat, had to have lots of snacks wherever I went. Don't think I was physically sick at this point, but I felt it. But my daughter also got ill for a good couple of weeks in March, so I was really fatigued. She was sleeping but the days were long, and it was hard work. She was really, really poorly. She had a severe high temperature, and my gosh, she was ill, the worst I'd ever seen her. So it was all, and work was busy. I was still at work, and then I was at the photographer's doing some freelance work. And then I remember the Saturday I had a bridal trial and I had to be at the salon to do these trials at sort of like, I needed to be there for 8:30, so I'd been up from before 7 and I had to take everything really slow. Once I had major cravings, I fancied, I suppose it is a craving, really fancied bacon. So like grilled bacon, poached eggs, a bit of spinach. That's lovely. Which at the minute I don't fancy, but at the time I was like, yes. And it's something that I would normally eat, something I really enjoy, like a really filling breakfast. And it continued, and then I had my first booking. I had a private scan. I had a private scan just over 8 weeks, and they told me I was slightly further ahead, just like a couple of days further ahead than what I thought. Never had a private scan that early with my other two. I had a gender scan with my second, but it wasn't like an early gender scan. It was after my 20-week scan, and because I couldn't find out on the NHS, so we went private to find out. This time we went early because it actually fell on our wedding anniversary weekend, and we didn't know what to get each other, so we did it as a joint present, and it was brilliant. We actually got to hear the baby's heartbeat, and it was really strong, and even the sonographer was like, wow, that's really strong for how far gone you are. Had my midwife booking that Tuesday, and then I went straight to work. And that day, I wasn't very well. I had a really dizzy spell at work, terrible cramps. So sort of about 8 to 9 weeks, I started to experience really bad track wind, which at the time I didn't realise it was track wind. The midwife at my work actually told me it was track wind, and oh my god, it was so painful. I found having a hot drink relieved it, because she was like, have a hot drink, but I felt so hot and clammy because I was in so much pain. So yeah, but a hot drink did relieve it. She said like raspberry leaf tea, that kind of thing. Flavoured teas make me feel like really sick, but she said that would help. I managed to drink regular tea. It did help. And it was the fatigue, and that continued then, and nauseous sort of straight through. Some days even now I will still, and I'm halfway now, I'm 21 weeks, will still feel a bit nauseous, especially if I'm really tired or if I'm really hungry, of an evening, especially sort of like, you know, 9 o'clock when I'm like the day's done, I'm like, oh my god, I feel really sick and I'm really tired. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. This is the joys of working at home at the moment. So I went for my 12-week scan when I was 14 weeks, which I knew I was there or thereabouts. I think they pushed my date ahead by maybe a day or two again, but it wasn't much. Everything at my 14-week appointment was okay. It was really strange because obviously my husband couldn't come with me, so I went alone. I cried all the way to the appointment, and pretty much all the way back. I'm really emotional, which I have been in previous pregnancies, so I think that's quite normal for me. Quite an emotional person. But the fatigue and the nausea this time around, I think it's just so much harder, and it's probably harder because I've already got 2 to take care of. I have actually had sickness with this one, but it's quite late on. I don't know if it was just before my 12-week scan now or just after, like my dating scan, that yes, I did start to be actually sick, and I was like, you are joking. I thought if it was going to start, it'd have started earlier, but it didn't. I found when I was trying to take medication of a morning, because I have an underactive thyroid, so I have to take thyroxine, I just couldn't stomach it every morning. Normally you take it half an hour before you have any caffeine or food. I've been having to take it, and still am at the moment, sort of after lunch when I can stomach it. And I suppose the doctor said to me that is better than not taking it at all. So yeah, that's a look back on my first trimester. It's not been all rainbows and sunshines, unfortunately. It has been exhausting. It is very tiring. It's not easy. I have got some bump pictures, I don't know when from, but I'll see if I can insert some clips. But yeah, it's tiring. So if you've experienced any of this, I hope you're not. I hope you're sailing through. The one thing I did realise I haven't said is I do work out. And I work out from home. I have done since my eldest was 2, and he's 8 now, so a long time. And I didn't miss any workouts till I got to, I think it was about 10 weeks. And I just felt like I'd been hit by a bus. But again, I don't know if it was a mixture of pregnancy, lockdown. It's very hard, isn't it? Because you can say, oh, it's because I'm pregnant, but it can also be circumstantial. So, you know, one of those. The only benefit was, I suppose, because we were in lockdown and my husband was home more, if I needed to nap, I could. As in normal circumstances, that wouldn't happen. I would just have to power through and get on with it. I definitely have that more attitude this time round, especially being my third, and I did it with my second. Just gotta get on with it. I've got 2 kids to look after here, so but if you are a first time mom and these are your symptoms, rest. Listen to your body, and that's all you can do. Like if I needed to go to bed at 9 o'clock once the kids and everybody was settled, I'd go to bed. But first time round, if I wanted to go to bed at 7, I'd have gone to bed at 7. So if you're a first time mom, enjoy. I do hope you're not experiencing these symptoms. And yeah, I hope you're feeling better if you are, and congratulations. So thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will be making one on my second trimester when it's over. I actually documented in one of my little clips that I was watching earlier that I felt like it was dragging. I don't anymore. This pregnancy is not dragging. It's going really quick. Bit quick. I'm getting a bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. I am excited, but I am very nervous as well. Like, I'm going to be outnumbered. So any moms of 3, please comment below how you cope. Tips, tricks, whatever. But I will be sharing, because we are revamping the children's rooms. So we'll be sharing bits of that with you, hopefully. So yeah, if there's any content you would like me to create, then please comment below. I really appreciate your support. Right, I'm going to shoot because these kids are going to need me. So take care, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.